So in this example, we are going to do the same thing, try to apply the binomial expansion. But in this case, right, if you take a look, our power is 5. Our A is a whole number, but my B is a negative. Not only is it a negative, it is a negative fraction. So this is where some of you, if you don't execute your logical sense or your algebra technique, you will get a lot of error. Or sometimes some of you, right, might even like get threatened just because you see a fraction. So what you should do is you should just go and apply the formula first. So remember, write out the formula. So the formula will be AB. So A, 5 minus 1, B, power 1. So 5, 2, 5 minus 2, minus 1 over x power 2. So 5, 3, 5 minus 3, minus 1 over x power 3. So later on, you will see a pattern if you are very careful with your negative term. So we will stop at 5, 5. Okay, I hope it doesn't disappear. Okay, so this is just the writing out. So now you got to be punching calculator. Before you punch calculator, right, I need you to have an awareness for even power and odd power. So I'd like you to observe a little bit first, something like here. So if you got even power, so that means if you got an even power, that means you got minus 1 over x times minus 1 over x. Because of the negative times negative, that's why it becomes positive. But if you have gotten an odd power, so some of you are not very mindful of all this. So if you look, negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1, I get a minus 1. Denominator times denominator times denominator, I get an x cubed. So you should be able to see that odd power will still give you, end up as a negative term. And then even power end up as a positive term. Okay, so from here, we're going to press super carefully. Okay, the pressing is equivalent to step 2. So you punch it out, punch it out, punch it out. This is odd power. So punch it out again. Punch out again. This is a even power. Punch out again. Punch out again. And this is an odd power. Punch out again. Punch out again. Be very systematic. And this is an even power. So I shouldn't have a negative. So punch out again. Punch out again. And this is an odd power. So I should have a negative. Exactly like what I explained in the introduction. Okay, then final one. You punch out. You punch out this. You will get a minus 80 x is in the denominator, some people might even put the x. Sometimes I got people putting this. That means, right, to you, right, it didn't even make a difference if x is in the numerator or x is in the denominator. So from here, you will get a positive 80. Here, you get a minus. Here, we have a 10. Here, we got a minus. So if you have done it logically, this is what you will have gotten. So let's observe, this is power 5. Do we have 6 terms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we got some pattern in x. In the x is in the denominator, but we still see a pattern. You will see x power 1, x power 2, power 3, x power 4, and x power 5. So there should be a specific pattern. And 32 here is the term independent of x. So again, this term independent of x will be known as the coefficient of x0, which we will be using a lot more when we hit the idea on general term. So that is still, this example is still basic expansion, but it involves something negative and it involves a fraction.